Guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for 774 subscribers as of recording of this YouTube video. I really much appreciate it, and remember that if you do enjoy the content, hit the sub button to help reach that 1k goal. Also, a very quick shout out to these individuals for being my most recent subscribers. Thank you very much for hitting that button and giving your continuous support. So, we are going to do a weekly banner review again. Now, I did see the news, there's some other banner, I don't know if it's in yet or if it's going to come in tomorrow. Once again, I'm recording this on a Sunday, so I can actually get this out to you guys, because with the reset time, it's sometimes a little bit weird to try and get it out in time. So the puppet summon will be in when? Okay, tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's just go through this one real quick. First of all, we have Gazelle, really good unit of course. We have Zombified Bambietta, she's kind of mid, not gonna lie. She's nice to have, but I mean, whatever, you know, that thing. Karuchi, I can't remember exactly what she does. Kirko, she's, I think, really good. I think that's the new, yeah, that's the new one, so she is relatively good. Then this ad snot is absolutely terrible. Izuru is really old, Lyle really old, and these two as well really old. So this banner is, unless you want, you know, Gigi over here, a extremely hard skip, like so hard. Yeah, this is terrible overall. But anyway, so let's see what's in currently. Just a few notes. I've read the comments and I heard that you guys' pools in general really sucked on round 2, so sorry for that. I really hope that your RNG was going to be better. To another guy that commented and went 25 pools and only got Toshiro's, I would suggest you re-roll your account, because that's a lot of orbs wasted. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Another thing, the subscriber count has slowed down quite a bit over the past couple of days, and that is completely fine. I realize you cannot go at 100 miles per hour all the time. You need to slow down a little bit, and that's completely fine. So thank you all anyways for your continued support and hitting that button as always. Let's see who is in the pools. Now, of course, round 2 should still be in. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, round 2 is still in. It's going to be in until the 15th. So you have a lot of time to pull for this and to re-roll, of course. The fillers are absolutely amazing on this banner as well, so we'll definitely check that out right now. But first, I do have a free pull to do. Let's see, maybe I get lucky. Or maybe I'm going to get another dupe on Migetsu. Nope, I'm not going to get anything. I'm going to dupe over 4-star. Great stuff, man, great stuff. Okay, so anyways, we have literally one banner. This one right here, the Kenpachi Lineage one. And then the other one coming in tomorrow morning. By the time you guys watch this video, that banner will be in. So we did cover it very briefly, but that thing is completely trash. Now for this banner, I'm gonna tell you guys already, it is also horrendous. I can already see from the flagship characters that this is gonna be absolutely mind-boggling bad. Yeah, it's horrendous. This Joshiro was extremely powerful way back when, and this Yamamoto as well. These are beyond Bankai characters, so really cool to have your collection, but overall these are not worth it, so definitely skip this one, like really bad. Don't even bother with it, like at all. It's cool to see Azushiro Swaya, and I can't remember his name, but that Kenpachi was also pretty meta in PvP back in the day. But is completely trash now. So yeah, we are gonna go and look at the cream of the crop from the anniversary pretty much. I think in general it is widely agreed upon that this banner is better than the original one with Ichigo and Rukia, and I would agree on that, since the 3 units right here, all 3 of them, Uryu, Joshiro and Renji, are amazing units. Like overall it's just really good. Even though Uryu is a Brave Battle unit, he still has a hell of a kit. So yeah, and of course the fillers are really good as well. Robert, I don't really like, you know, it's a Guild Quest character, I don't really care for him. Oetsu, really strong. Toshiro, of course, extremely strong as well. Orihime is still serviceable in Brave Battles if you get her Max Transcendence or 3 out of 5. She should be still very good in Brave Battles. 4 out of 5 will also work, of course. This Ichigo, really strong. Not as strong as the latest Ichigo we got on Heart, the Rage version, if you want to call it that. this Byakuya is not good. Well, that's just my opinion, but he's not that good. Bambi is good for nuking things that's captain related. She has a really strong soul bomb, really good kit for stuff like raids. Uryu over here is a spot runner. If you have Halibel on technique, a more recent version of Halibel that has purity on her, she will be a better runner than he is. And then this Aizen is just completely cracked till this day. Still one of the best nads in the game, but I think Uryu may have taken that away from him. Although, not entirely sure about that, because I can't really play with Uryu now, can I? I don't have him. So, yeah. But let's get into the actual summons. Now, I did cover this last week and Friday, I believe it was, when I actually pulled on the banner. But we are going to cover them again, because this is the actual weekly banner review, and I need to give you guys the details on it. So, yeah, let's start out this time with Joshua, actually. The only character I got from the pool. I pulled 7 times, well, 6 times, so I got pretty lucky. But I got a lot of dupes on Toshiro and maybe quite tilted. But anyways, so Joshua is on power. And that's unfortunate, because if you guys pulled for Aizen just for an anniversary on the renewed versions, Aizen is also on power, and Aizen is extremely powerful, so yeah. But anyway, so SP 938, really high. He has an extra skill, Berserker, 30%, really cool. Soul Trait, a strong attack, recharge time, minus 14%. He has paralysis on all his attacks, except his ultimate has paralysis and a chance to insta-kill, which is also very cool to see. We don't see that a lot anymore. Innate, Sprint +2, Havoc 20%, and Sharpshooter. He's a ranged, strong attack unit. Then Team Party Recharge, strong attack 10%. That is really cool. In between zones, he recharges 10% of the team or party's strong attack cooldown, which is really cool. It helps out a lot when it comes to DPS, like a lot. If you run this normally in stuff like limit breaks, you would have a really snowball effect where you can go hard really quickly, which is very fun. Increase strong attack damage 80%, and devastation 80%, reduce strong attack cooldown 14%, all status element resistance 200%, frenzy +3, bombardment +1, debilitated 5 seconds, increase status element chance against Broncos, damage to paralyzed enemies 80%, weaken defense, long stride, and status ailment spiritual pressure boost 100%. Definitely one of the strongest units in the game, probably the strongest on raid right now, so, or power. So definitely, you know, he's worth pulling for. Not 25 times and not getting him, but he's definitely worth pulling for a few times. But yeah, it's like I said, this pool is still in for a while, guys. So if you have rerolled for the anniversary, you got Ichigo and Rukia, for instance, and you didn't get lucky on this banner is better. This is a better banner to pull on. You are sorted with Uryu in Brave Battles for at least a year, until they put in something to counter him. You're going to be sorted on power for a very long time, at least a few months, and with Renji as well on technique. Now, I would not say that Grammy is a worse character than Renji. I don't think Renji will dethrone Grammy, just because of the fact that Grammy's attacks are better than Renji's attacks, in my opinion, of course. But overall, I think just Grammy is a better unit than Renji. But if you are a Renji stan and you pulled for him and you got him, congratulations to you. You have a very overpowered unit as well. So SP 934, really high, really high. Quincy Killer Plus has an EX skill, damage to lacerated enemies 40%. I'm on the ropes about that. It will work against stronger enemies, of course, really well. But yeah, anyways, Soul Trait, strong attack, recharge time minus 14%. He has a little bit of a different kit. So his normal attack and his second strong attack has Lacerate Plus on them. The rest of his attacks, excluding his extra move, has Lacerate and Fire. Okay, and his EX attack also has Lacerate Plus, so just keep that in mind. Then his innates is Sprint +1, Havoc 20%, and a Sharpshooter is also a ranged strong attack unit, which you would not expect from a Renji. Renji always struck me more as a brawler type, especially since he was in Squad 11 before transferring over to Squad 6 with Byakuya. Now, he also has increased strong attack damage 60%, reduced strong attack cooldown 14%, weaken resistance to 100%, so he cannot be weakened at all, which is cool, but you know, maybe you would have been better with a complete status immunity or shared immunity resistance, you know, that type of thing. It limits him a little bit in some content, which is okay. I mean, not every character is supposed to be a jack of all trades. But yeah, just something that irks me a little bit about these anniversary units is sometimes they give him the short end of the stick. And Renji, he deserves to have the whole damn stick at this point because it keeps on being done in. So yeah, Soul Reaper Resonance, increased strong attack damage 10%. So for every Soul Reaper in a team, he will have an increased strong attack damage of 10%. Frenzy plus a free bombardment plus 1, debilitated 2 seconds, kind of sad to be honest. Normally it's 5 seconds, so once again you get a short end of the stick there. Increased status ammo chance against Quincy's, damage to lacerated enemies 80%, weaken defense, that's great, poise break, that's also great, poise, great stuff, and status ammo spiritual pressure boost 80%. So his kit is really strong overall. I just want to quickly see something here. Okay. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Okay. I think Soul Reaper Resonance, I can't remember how this works. I think it is for every Soul Reaper in a party gets more damage. Yeah, let's go with that for now. I think so. Anyways, and then of course Uryu, which might just be the best NAD in a unit as well, and unit in the game as well, and he's also a Brave Battle unit, and by far the best Brave Battle unit as well. Like, it's kind of stupid how strong this guy is. His base attack is stupendously high. 861 is really high. He's a Stern Ritter and Soul Reaper killer. That's also, once again, very insane. He has an EX skill of Bruiser 30%, which is just insane amounts of damage that. And then damage taken reduction, minus 21%. He does not have any status elements. Surprise, surprise, he's a Brave Battle unit. They don't really come with status elements anymore. Then he has Splinter plus 1, long reach 20%, which is great because he's a ranged unit, so his range is 20% longer than usual. Sharpshooter. Then his skills. Be prepared for a hell of a lot of talk because he has a lot of skills, and I'm going to try to explain it as well. Brave Battle's only persistent, so once his health hits 0 for 5 seconds after that, he will still be in the fight. Which can be, you know, the turning point for, well, is probably the turning point for any Brave Battle these days. Increased normal attack damage 40%, really good. Decreased damage taken 21%. Then half stamina, decreased damage taken 50%. That's insane. It's standard for Brave Battle units, but still really good. Brave Battle's only opening stat boost, I'm not sure the percentages he gets. But once the fight starts, he just gets a all-round stat boost, which is really good. Then also, he just straight up blocks all boosts and debuffs from enemies. Now, previous units, we had them block certain attributes. Let's say a character blocked technique and mind character boost and debuffs. He just straight up does not care and says no to everybody. So that is extremely powerful. Like, it's stupendously powerful to have. Then also he has Persistence Breaker, so if you're up against him with a character that has Persistence, he does not care. He's gonna kill that character when the health hits 0, which is also another extremely powerful thing. Mila Rose also has this trait, so just keep that in mind. Then, prevent last stage survival in Brave Battles. That basically just means your character can't resurrect when he's dead. Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility, self-explanatory. Brave Battle Invincibility, 10 seconds, self-explanatory. Flurry plus free, just non-conditional, just it's there. So he hits really hard all the time. Poise and Pierce Barrier. That's an insane lineup for a character. If he had something like Purity as well, this would have probably been the best unit in the game. If he had Purity 100% or whatever the hell. So yeah, he is very near to being one of the best units in the game, even for just an all PvE content. Yes, I know he doesn't have any elemental resistances and stuff like that, but hell, he has ranged NAD, and he really has it. Like, this guy hits hard. So yeah, he's really strong. So let's quickly test play them. Hopefully today's video is not going to be too long, because, well, there's not a lot to cover. But let's test play Uryu first. I did this last week as well, once again. But yeah, so Uryu's nads look like that. It is really cool. It's just his shrift basically, but I think it's really well done actually. Then his first strong attack, just a arrow going forward, nothing too fancy. Need to keep in mind he is a brave battle unit, so his animations is going to be very undazzling, if you want to call it that. He's not going to be very much, you know, trying to flaunt his power in terms of visuals. So it's just meant to be quick attacks and get the job done pretty much. Third strong attack is it's a semi, like, almost gathering in front of him and then a big AoE around him, but I mean that's not going to be useful to you. So strong attacks are pretty much useless overall, but his normal attacks have stupid amount of range. I mean, I sniped these guys literally from so far away. As you can see, my combo's going up. This guy has the range of a beam character on his normal attacks almost. Not entirely, but you know what, it's close enough. These guys are off screen and I'm hitting them, so yeah, that's kind of insane. Really, really good. See, real easy to just plow through these enemies, no issue whatsoever. He just ends them all without any effort. There you go. Okay, now for his soul bomb, special, super, whatever you want to call it. Now, of course, that's not gonna do any real damage, especially if you're gonna set him up for actually a NAD setup. Then you're not gonna have any spiritual pressure, so your strong attacks and special move ain't gonna do anything. But that's not the point of having a brave battle unit or a NAD unit. Your NAD unit needs to have as much normal attack and stuff like that as possible, hence why chappies, double chappies is so important to run. Now let's test play Renji. Renji, like I said, is really good. However, I don't think he will dethrone Grammy. That's just my opinion on it, of course. Okay, so Renji's normal attack string, really, really simple. Nothing too flashy. But it's still cool. It's like a whip blade type of thing. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to start out with his third strong attack, because it's a little bit difficult to show. But it is a channeled attack, so you need to hold in the button for your attack to get a full charge and then explode afterwards. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna do it. See, it's charging, and then it will explode after a few seconds. So yeah, it's a little bit inconvenient to do this type of attacks normally, but you know what, it's fine. I think it looks cool, it looks great, no issues there. Then his EX move is just a self boost. Oh, there you go. He has 100% more SP. First strong attack is a smash, but it also acts kind of like a beam. So really cool. It has quite a bit of range. I think I can hit all of those enemies. Yeah, I can. So it has quite a bit of range. Not bad at all. Second strong attack, a double smash. So really simple in that regard. Now just a note, you can early discharge his third strong attack. You don't need to hold in the button all the time, but to have the maximum amount of damage output out of it, have that big bang at the end, you need to have the max charge on it. Otherwise, it's not going to be as effective. I'll pop it here again. You can see, boom. Real cool. I love the visuals on it. Now for his soul bomb. Really, really cool soul bomb. If you guys haven't caught on it yet, it's the version of Renji that we saw fighting against Uryu, and then Uryu fighting against Renji, those type of units. So really cool. My mind is made up, yeah, because that's their quotes. And then we have Joshiro. Now, I'm just gonna call him Mimihagi Joshiro because that's exactly what it is. Yeah, so very, very powerful, of course, as you will see. So his normal attack string, really simple, nothing too extravagant, although I really do dislike the rocks coming up on the last slash. I think it looks a little bit goofy, but that's just me. Now, first strong attack, a gather and an explosion. A really big gather and explosion though. It's not a small AoE, it has quite a large AoE every single time. Second strong attack is a forward slash, but that thing has so much range, it's very deceiving because it's really fast. It has a lot of range, and that's both forwards and to the sides. So definitely a little bit of a sleeper skill there, as we'll see here. It has a lot of range. I nearly hit all of them, and the one I didn't hit was back here. Now, third strong attack, as you would expect, is a screen wipe. Of course. Now, there is something interesting about Joshiro. His EX move is actually a vortex. So let's check that out. See? Vortex goes and absolutely wrecks everything. However, it does feel quite weak. If you compare it to a vortex from, like, let's say, the new renewed Aizen, that vortex feels really weak. And I don't think it actually hits as much as it should, because I don't think it's counted as a strong attack actually. I think that vortex just gets bonus damage from your SP bonus, and that's about it. I don't think it has the extra frenzy ticks on it or anything like that. That's why it doesn't hit quite as much, but that's just a theory of mine. I don't think it's actually factual, but when you look at somebody like once again, Aizen, his vortex ticks a hell of a lot more and does more damage, same with Grammy, and but they're not on the EX move slot, so just keep that in mind. Now for his special move. Cool. And of course nothing is surviving that either. Now, like I said, all of these units are really good. The fillers in this banner is also extremely good. The best advice I can give you guys is, if you got done in by round 1 and you only got, let's say, 1 unit, or you got both of them but you don't really care for them that much, seeing how good these are, whatever the case may be, and you pulled on this one and you went to 25 steps and you didn't get the units you want or anything like that, and assuming you are willing to let go of your account and redo everything in the game again, now would be the perfect time to re-roll. Because like I said, you are absolutely sorted with this banner. Assuming, well, not assuming, when you do re-roll, you will have enough orbs to get everybody out of this banner. I mean, you have, like I said, Joshiro, which is probably the strongest unit on power at the moment. Really powerful. You have Renji, which may be up for debate, stronger than Grammy in certain situations, and vice versa on technique. You have Uryu, which is extremely powerful and the best, absolutely the best brave battle unit in the game. And then of course you have, wait, hang on. Opening stat boots. To attack, defense, and focus. Okay. Guess I don't say the percentages. Sorry, my bad. I interrupt myself. And then of course you have Oetsu on speed, which will completely sort out your speed for a very long time if you are gonna pull on the banner, you know, and reroll and stuff like that. You're completely sorted. The only thing that you're not gonna get sorted on in this banner is mind. Unfortunately, the only thing you cannot pull on is mind, because these are all other affiliations. Well, not affiliations, attributes. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. But I mean, you are sorted. You got Uryu, you got Orihime, which is a good parry battle unit still, because she is ranged and has persistence. You have Oetsu, which is an absolute monster. You have Toshiro, which you can use for normal content if you don't want to use Uryu. or you can use this Ichigo as well, which is a very, very strong unit. Absolutely wrecks everything. And yeah, I mean, overall you are sorted, really. Like I said, the only thing you cannot really sort out here right now is mind. But yeah, that would be my opinion on it. Seriously, if you guys are willing to reroll and get yourself sorted with that, that's a great start to a new account. And of course, then just go through the motions, but prioritize your achievement system so that you can actually get your daily rewards easier. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all had a very, very good Monday. And I'm sorry if you didn't, but hopefully the rest of your week goes better. Thank you all for watching. I really do much appreciate it. And I will see you all again in the next video. Have a great one. Thank you all again. And peace out.